Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. A UN team has concluded there are reasonable grounds to believe sexual violence, including rape and gang rape, was committed during the Hamas attacks in Israel on October the 7th. They also said there was convincing information that hostages had been subjected to sexual violence. The trip was led by Pramila Patten, the UN Special Representative on Sexual Violence in Conflict. Hamas has denied its gunmen sexually assaulted women during the attacks. These happened in at least 3 locations: the Nova Music Festival site and its surroundings, Road 232 and Kibbutz Re'im. Hamas gunmen infiltrated southern Israel on the 7th of October, killing about 1,200 people and taking 253 others hostage.
We also found that there are reasonable grounds to believe that conflict-related sexual violence, including rape and gang rape, occurred during the 7th of October attacks in at least 3 locations, namely the Nova Music Festival site and its surroundings, Road 232 and Kibbutz Re'im. And in most of these incidents, victims were first subjected to rape and then killed, and at least 2 incidents relate to the rape of women's corpses.
A Russian patrol ship has been damaged after being attacked by sea drones in the Black Sea. That's according to Ukrainian intelligence. The Sergei Kotov was allegedly hit in the early hours of Tuesday morning. Ukraine's military intelligence service said the Black Sea Fleet ship suffered damage to the stern as well as the right and left sides. The Sergei Kotov is one of 4 patrol ships completed for the Russian Navy's Project 22160. It had previously been attacked by Ukraine in September last year. At least 35 people have died, while dozens more are injured after freezing rain and unexpected snowfall hit remote areas of Pakistan over the weekend. 22 children were among the fatalities, many of whom were crushed in landslides that buried their homes. The extreme weather hit Pakistan's northern and western regions, clogging roads and damaging hundreds of houses. Experts were surprised by the snow, as Pakistan is typically humid in March. Mushtaq Ali Shah, a former director of the country's meteorological department, attributed the unusual conditions to climate change. US voters head to the polls in 15 states later, spanning the breadth of the continent from Maine to California and Alaska to Alabama. At stake are more than a third of the delegates to this summer's Democratic and Republican conventions, which will determine the 2 major parties' presidential candidates. In the Republican contest, 874 of the 2,429 delegates will be up for grabs, while the Democrats will award 1,420 delegates. This year's Super Tuesday is not expected to generate many surprises, with Joe Biden and Donald Trump continuing their march towards a rematch of the 2020 election in November. China's Coast Guard has fired water at a Filipino boat in the disputed territory of the South China Sea. Earlier, the Philippines accused China of dangerous maneuvers after their Coast Guard vessels collided in the area. The Philippine Coast Guard said it was near the second Thomas Shoal, known in Chinese as the Ren Hai Jiao, when the incident occurred. 2 Chinese boats were also filmed firing water at the smaller vessel. In a post on Twitter, a Philippines official said its vessel suffered minor structural damage. Chinese state media reported that the China Coast Guard lawfully took measures against a Philippines vessel. And the Princess of Wales will attend the Trooping the Colour ceremony on the 8th of June, her first official duty to be confirmed since she underwent surgery. The 42-year-old future Queen has not been seen on official duties since late December, when she was pictured on a Christmas Day walk with other members of the royal family in Sandringham in Norfolk. She was admitted to the London clinic for a planned abdominal operation on the 16th of January. There has since been speculation about her condition. The palace has previously said the princess would not return to public duties until after Easter. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.